Hey everyone, I'm glad you're all here. I just want to talk about a very special topic today because I feel like so many women think that it's not possible to actually have a social life, have a job, and be healthy and, whether it's lose 20 pounds or eat cleaner, like, it's possible to actually do it. So, I'm just going to share this on my personal page and okay, so that's the thing. It's like, okay, so how do we actually have a job, have a social life and all that stuff, but still, eat healthy and be fit? And I spoke about this the other day, I think it was like yesterday, where social media makes it like almost look impossible for us to do this whole like healthy life and regular life balance, but it's totally not, and it's totally possible. So my tips are very based on how I was able to overcome it and how I did it, and just tips that I feel like can help a lot of women or people in general that are facing this challenge, because that's what I really want to do, is help you guys. So the first one I would say is stop buying junk food. Like, it's really that simple. Like, stop buying junk food. Like, if you don't have that crappy food in your house, you're not going to be able to eat it. Really that simple. And not only that, but if you have that healthy food in your house, you can take it to work and bring your lunch to work. That will not only save you money, but it'll force you to eat healthier. So that's the number one thing I did. Also, I stopped buying junk food, because if I had Oreos in the house, like, I'm gonna eat Oreos. Like, it's really that simple. So I stopped doing that, and it's really made a big difference, because when I'm hungry and all I have is like fruit and vegetables, like, I have to eat it, right? And not only that, if I don't eat it, they rot, and then I see that like I'm wasting my money. So it's kind of like I have to measure myself, like, do I want to eat healthy? Yeah, so I'm not going to stop buying this stuff, so I have to eat it. Like, so that's one thing. So stop buying junk food. The second thing I would say is limit yourself until you can establish the habit that you want. So if the habit that you want is to go to the gym 4 times a week, or eat cleaner overall, add more nutrition in your diet, all that stuff, you need to limit yourself a little bit, just because the fact that you're changing what you're doing in order for you to create a new reality, right? So if you keep doing the same things that you're doing every single day, you're not going to change your life. So you need to start limiting yourself. In a sense, if you need to, for example, start, sleeping a little less, like waking up earlier in the morning, then do so if you want to go to the gym. If you, for example, can't go out, all the time with your friends now because you, kind of want to eat healthier or whatever it may be, like, that's okay. Your friends are not going to leave you. And if they leave you, they're not good friends. But I don't want to judge someone's friend situation. But you know what I mean. If you, for example, can't go somewhere or go to some event because it's like a food event, let's say, and you're trying to, lose 20 pounds, then don't go to the event. And it's like, I know we have this whole FOMO thing happening, and FOMO is fucking real. And it's like, it's okay. Just know it's okay. And like, be focused on your goal. And that's the thing, like, you need to stay focused for a while. Like, if you take a time frame, like, I'm going to dedicate to this for 6 weeks, and I'm going to focus on only losing weight or only doing this, you're going to be able to achieve it easier. Where it's like, if you just decide to do it starting Monday, I'm eating healthy, but you don't have like a time frame, you don't have like a kind of restriction or anything like that, like, nothing's going to happen. You're going to be a week in, and it's going to like collapse and fail. So definitely limit yourself until you establish the habit you want. Like, once you're eating healthy, and once you start seeing the results from the gym, once you start seeing the results from all the healthy eating, and you just feel the changes, it's going to be so much easier. It's going to become a habit on its own, and then it's going to be so much easier to start resisting like temptation, and not only that, just to prioritize it more in your life, and a lot smoother, because it'll be normal to you. It'll be a habit. So that's a big one as well. And another one is to create a why. I did a video on this as well. Once you have your why on, like, I can't stress this enough, like, creating a why is the reason of any goal, is how any successful person, entrepreneur, anyone has actually created and achieved anything they wanted, because once you have your why, you're good. So create the why. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? Why do you want to get fit? Why do you want to eat healthier? Why do you want, like, create the why that you really want. that way, again, when you're faced with the temptation and you're faced with a time that you want to quit and you're like, yo, it's Friday night, like I want to go out, have fun with my friends, or I want to go to this food festival, or I'm tired, I don't want to wake up at 5 or 6 to go to the gym, like all that stuff. Once you have that why, you'll be able to, you know, in the why, it's so important that the why is like specific and personal and only applies to you. Like you can't Google a why, you know, you need to create the why yourself. So like in the video before, I mentioned sit down and like legit take a sheet of paper and write out, why do you want to lose 20 pounds? Like why do you want to gain muscle? Why do you want to create this new habit in your life? Why? Like write it out. And once you start, you know, spilling your kind of like thoughts on paper and all that stuff, and you're able to read it back to yourself and see, wow, like I need to fucking do this, it'll change the game. Like it'll really change the game. So create the why that's personal to you. Like you, I mean, maybe you can look for motivation, inspiration out there, but creating a why that's personal for you is the only way this is going to work. So just FYI, you can't copy like Tabitha's why. Just say, okay? So create your why, and then from there, if you want, read it daily, read it before you go to bed, read it when you feel like you don't have the inspiration or motivation to continue. And it kind of keeps you aligned with your goal. So that's super important. Another one is surround yourself with people that are where you want to be. Like if you want to be healthy and you want to be, I guess, more into fitness or kind of, you know, eat cleaner and all that stuff, surround yourself with that. Like if there's coworkers at work that eat clean and eat healthy, talk to them, hang out with them. Like see, you know, get perspective, like see how they pack their lunch to work, see why they choose to go eat there, see why they choose, you know, how they schedule their life, because they're also at work with you, right? So, and also if you can't surround yourself like physically with people, you also have social media, right? Where you have Instagram, you have Facebook, where you can find all these pages, or even YouTube, you can find all these pages that you can kind of get ideas and see other people doing what you want to do, so you know it's actually possible. So that's a really big one as well. I think if you're not, especially in this day and age where our attention span is like a fucking squirrel, it's really hard sometimes to stay focused on what we want, and it's so easy to like get distracted and forget, and to kind of like numb your mind and get unfocused. So if you surround yourself, like for example, if you see your news feed with like healthy food ideas or workout ideas, for example, you're able to actually, you know, when you're losing faith and hope in situation, you're able to actually see that and be like, oh, you know, maybe I'll try this salad tomorrow, or maybe I'll try that workout tomorrow. Like it'll be a lot easier to do. Another tip I also recommend is like, if you don't know, you know, if you want to keep a goal and you don't know like how to do it, or let's say your goal is to, you know, be more fit or to eat healthier, or to eat cleaner, and you don't even know where to start, like you need to know where to start. Like that's also an important thing. But hire someone, or Google, or take your time to like either to hire someone or educate yourself, right? So you can either like hire someone to educate you, or you can like spend hours and research and all that stuff and look for it yourself. So that's really up to you. But I mean, like that's why clients hire me. Like they want me to help them stay on track for their goals, and you know, help them achieve their goals more efficiently and quicker. And I mean, I think that I sometimes wish I would have hired someone a long time ago when I was going through this, because I think I would have achieved this way faster and would have kind of, I wouldn't have to continuously find motivation and kind of pick myself back up so much, because I would have someone there to pick me up and to motivate me and to push me to where I want to go to. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I had to talk about this because so many women feel like, and not even women, but everyone, like feels that if they want to change their life, or if they want to be healthier, want to be fitter, they want to actually, you know, create new goals that are towards fitness and a healthier lifestyle, they feel like they need to cut out their entire lives, or their whole life is going to change. Like, oh my god, now I can't have like my Netflix and chill nights, or like, oh my god, now I can't go out on Fridays with my friends, or like I can't go to brunch anymore, like, oh my god, you know. And that's not the case. Like, you could have a social life, your friends are not going to leave you, and you can, you know, keep your job and work fitness and a healthy lifestyle into it. So it is possible. And I think that whole idea makes it like scary for people to even try to achieve it. But like, don't be scared, just try. And if you mess up 2 days in, just keep going. Like, it's okay, like, you know. And yeah, just to review one more time. So stop buying junk food. period, like stop buying junk food. Limit yourself until you can establish the habit. Like, I think that's so important. So once you're used to eating how you want to eat and you have like, you know, your fitness routine, everything in set, like you can totally go back to, I guess, a normal lifestyle where you party and all this stuff, whatever. But limit yourself for a while. Like, focus on you for a little bit. That way when you come back to everything else, you'll be at the best, you know? And then also create a why. That's like super, super important. Create a why. And surround yourself with people or situations, or just surround yourself with what you want to be. And again, like, I feel like so much of things I talk about don't only apply to fitness and health. They apply to like everything in your life. I mean, I feel like especially creating your why and kind of limiting yourself from, you know, stuff until you create a habit, and surrounding yourself with people, like all the things apply to your career, apply to your life, apply to any change that you want to really do, you know? So I hope this helped. If you guys think that this information was helpful, please comment below and let me know. If you think this video would have helped someone, please share it. And yeah, I'm really passionate to help you guys. I really want to know what your thoughts are, how you feel about, you know, fitness and health, and what your challenges are, because I want to be able to serve you guys and help you. So yes, have a great rest of your Saturday and a great rest of your weekend. It's beautiful outside here in New York, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.